would kind of love to know why my start and stop streaming button only works like half the time. That's really frustrating. Hello, I'm Zedricakius from Hoggington. I'm, No, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. It's just weird. Anyway. The writing will continue because we're still playing Time and Galaxy. It's gonna be one of those evenings, I guess. But, hello. I am, as always, Zythafras K. Sassafras Asphadas, and this is a stream of video games. Yet again, we're playing more Time than Galaxy. It's gonna be a long one, since I think there's like 17 scenarios and we're only on 10. I'm actually surprised by that. I thought there'd only be like 10, maybe 12. It's longer than I thought. I wonder if any of the stuff we write is gonna have any repercussions or like whatever, but yeah, I don't know how to pronounce any of that. One thing's for sure, there sure are a lot of rare achievements in this. Keep, like, lighting up on my Steam page, and I'm like, wow, people really don't play video games very well, I guess. I'm talking to people better than, like, 95% of people who played this game. That makes me a better person than 95% of the people who play this game, obviously. Achievements are the only true metric of superiority. If you believe that, I'm going to slap you. Meanwhile, I'm just glancing over some various bits of hobbyist news as long as I've got a web browser up. And if you had told me in the 90s that, like, the way people would relate to Gundam the hardest was with a collectible card game instead of, like, model kits or anime. Well, you know, it was the 90s. I probably would have believed you. It's not like we weren't gobbling up collectible cards of all forms in the 90s. That kind of thing happened. I, for one, gobbled up any number of cards, which really pissed off the people who were trying to collect them. But they were delicious, very chewy, very, very good card stock. Nowadays, you don't get that kind of good card stock. You just get, like, chipboard. Doesn't really work the same. We are up to 30 seconds. Magic the Gathering is calling. I'm not answering. It can go to fucking voicemail. Tap a 30-second recording and end your turn. Was it 10 seconds and we're starting Times in Galaxy? Yes, correct. I'm very good at numbers. But no, what I'm thinking of, the one that my friends and I tried to collect, and it was a mistake. I'm invisible. 1 second. The one that my friends and I tried to collect. We tried to collect the Star Trek The Next Generation collectible card game. Which involves, like, laying out a timeline of missions and getting various characters onto faction ships to address the missions. Except that, like, with the starter decks we had, all we could do were load our ships up with shitty characters and not go anywhere. So it was kind of like the Deep Space Nine collectible card game, if you think about it. And on that audience alienating line, I'm going to, continue with Times and Galaxy. The continued adventuring is... And, what was I doing? I was... Audience is aliens. Is it? Is it really? Yeah, we're on cycle 10. I think we were just talking around the place. I don't think we had an assignment yet. Oh, right, ghosts! Ghosts was our... We're going ghost hunting. In a minute. Hey, Sprockets. Check these out. Quasar shows you their latest photos. They're a strange mass that seems to be warping space-time around it. You've never seen pictures like this before. What do you think? What am I looking at? These shots are from one of Proto's moons. A micro-black hole was threatening to eat the whole thing. Before they sealed the area off, I got some pictures. For a space-time warping as it was, I had to walk uphill both ways to get close enough. Ain't no rest for the talented. It was worth it. I've never had shots like these before. Wasn't that dangerous? I suppose. Could have got stuck in an infinite loop of time-space. Not exactly the way I want to go out. But hey, I bet I would have gotten some good pictures. You gotta weigh the risks of every assignment as you go. This one felt worth it. Anyway, I took the rest of last cycle off to recover. My knees ain't what they used to be. Even with the upgrades. Actually, I might take the rest of this shift off, too. So if anyone asks, I'm resting after sacrificing my health for these award-winning shots, okay? Thanks, Sprockets. Yeah, I'm not staying on the ship. You might want to pick somebody else. I gotta go look at ghosts. Who you gonna call? Absolutely nobody. I don't use the fucking phone. I will live with the ghosts instead of calling people. What's on the menu? Personal pan mounds, 1 per customer. Because they're personal. Finger-licking boneless hinges. Boneless hinges. Hinges. Okay. Disco ball reflections for the veal and a deep dish crust with crunch nodules. Nodules. Love me some nodules. You can grab yourself 1 dozen finger-licking boneless hinges if you're so inclined. I'm not inclined. Except when I kind of wobble back and forth. But the glitter pit is extra crusty this cycle. Good for it. The knife. I still feel the blade. The life draining out. Yep. Okay. Hi. Okay. Hi, Reporter Bot. Hi. What, surprised to see me down here? That I require nourishment to survive? I assumed you were battery-powered like me. Well, I guess food is my batteries. And these ones right here are super batteries. Normally I do take my meals up on the bridge. Whenever Food Bot makes personal pan mounds, I have to come down to really appreciate them. Yeah, I too have been appreciating Foodbot's mounts. They remind me of home. Foodbot fries them with extra ion for a perfect sear. Just the way Mama used to. Please excuse me, I gotta sit and savor this. Pillowy mouth, pillowy mouth, pillowy mouth. Personal bands. Oh my god, butter-drenched, stingy things. Why does that tree look terrified? The existential oak, okay, that's why, has grown to its full size, which is pretty big, especially for a spaceship tree. What's up, man? I am so excited! Keep your voice down. Okay, I will quiet myself! What are you doing? Why is everyone shouting? Because volume should be scaled to emotion. Reporter Bot, we are planning a surprise. It's Becca's ship-anniversary, so we're getting everyone to sign a card. They have a card featuring a doodle of Becca and numerous signatures. Will you sign it too? Of course, aren't something nice. You're right, Becca is great in the corner of the card. That is so nice. Becca is great. Thanks, kid, she'll be thrilled. She loves platitudes. Now hush, don't spoil it for her. Okay. I want some turkey sauce. I don't care if it's butter drenched or not. Give me a saucy turkey, baby. Good luck, whatever you guys are doing. This wall wants to talk to me. Hey! Skia! Solar! That's better. Oh god, its tongue. Now what was I saying? Oh yeah. Hey! Scrat! Get out of here! I told you, Shuttlebots, this is my office now. Yeah, I'm not a Shuttlebot. Aren't you? Medbot squints at you. You try to look reporterly. Oh, you aren't. My mistake. Those little things have been beeping and buzzing at me all cycle. Coming over here angry because I dismantled their junk pile. These young bots have no respect. I don't even know what they're trying to say. Could you try apologizing? For what? Their junk pile was in the way, and it was serving no purpose. I, on the other hand, am providing vital medical care to the crew. You don't have to mean it. Interesting idea. Suppose I could just lie about being sorry. Or even about other things. Great point, intern! Now get out of here. I'm working, you know. Well, before you ask, I'm all out of light bulbs for Earthop. How did I know you were gonna ask? I'm a doctor, that's how. Okay. I have taught the medical equipment to lie. This will have no repercussions whatsoever. What's this? The glare is gleaming. Janitor-bot must have cleaned it. Must have taken buckets of acid to strip that og sweat this stuff. Strip that og sweat this stuff. Okay, sure. Oh, hey, Reporter-bot. Light bulbs for Earthop. Sorry, fresh out. I always give those to Foodbot. Just finished some reps. I don't mean to brag, but I set a new personal best. Do you ever share workout tips with Martina? The mechanic looks slightly uncomfortable, even nervous. Well, sometimes she asks me for some. She wants to know my routine. So I'll tell her, even though it's not really possible with only 2 arms. But I'd never try hers. She's too crazy about it. She told me the other cycle she does eyebrow workouts. I'm not a human, but even I can tell that's deranged. So I stick to my own routine. Okay. So Foodbot has light bulbs for Ursop. I guess we're going back down to talk to Foodbot in a minute. Hey, what's good? Lots to build. What are you up to this cycle? I'm reporting on a Humanian farmer who thinks he saw a ghost. Ooh, sounds kind of fun. Even if it's nothing, I'm sure you'll find a way to spin it. I almost forgot. Yar came by to give back the spare battery. It was nice of you to help them out. Thought you two hated each other. Our relationship is complicated. Ooh. What about us? Are we complicated? I think we're simple, baby. Hey, leave me alone for a bit, why don't you? That sucked what you just said. Okay, yeah, that's true. I was going for the flirt option without really understanding what I was talking about. Hey, intern. Notice anything different about me? Better attitude? It was a mistake talking to you again. That mistake ends now. Alright, I've alienated this half of the ship. Let's go improve my relationship with the rest of the ship. Ursop is asking for light bulbs? He must be pretty sick. Here you go. An armful of broken, burnt-out light bulbs of various sizes and colors. Tell him I'm proud of him and he's a very good boy. As a trained foodbot, I have a red sealant. I can make anything from batteries to light bulbs taste like pork chops. Is that requested? Do people want sealant that tastes like pork chops? I mean, I gotta be honest, I would eat the sealant. Oh hey, I'll talk to you in a minute. Do people want pork chops that taste like sealant? I don't think that's something they get to decide. Do people want existential trees that taste like pork chops? Ursop, you were not where I left you. Where did I leave you? Ursop, you brought me some light bulbs. How thoughtful. Ursop sighs as he pretends to make a light bulb soar through the sky. Open wide for the light bulb shuttle coming into land. Ugh. Yep. You're a good boy, Ursop. You're very good. Good Ursop. High quality Ursop. I don't know if that's gonna have any effect on anything, but... Ursop! Yay! I was about to talk to somebody. Right, it was you. The greatest. How's it rolling? Chaloon and Puff are frolicking. Okay, they're frolicking. Reporter Bot, thanks a million. Feeling better. Apparently there's something in Puff's... Right, he's drugs. Our dog is drug. We got dog drugs. Slush puppies. You two experience euphoria together. I'm not here to judge. I am here to go look at ghosts. Now there's something strange and it don't look good. So I'm gonna go stare at it until it goes away. I am moderately afraid of a bed. They make you go to sleep. You'll be landing during what the humans call night. Humans like to simplify complex concepts into single words or terms. They don't have to think about them too much. Humans are funny that way. Ah, we're landing on Pangaea. Hello, Ernest. Danger due to it broke. Honored members of the esteemed Space Press. You look around. You're the only one there. Welcome to the barley farm, named after the family, not the crop. Passed on to me by my daddy and his daddy's daddy. And his daddy's daddy's daddy. Before he went insane. Gather around to hear a tale so thrilling. News so breaking. Got a feeling so complicated. It has to be seen to be believed. I knew something funny was going on down this farm. Wind blowing on still days, howling in the dead of night, and no one more afflicted than my son, Leap Barley Jr. Give a wave, boy. A boy who somehow seems both emotional and emotionless waves dejectedly. It all started after that drought. That's when I contacted Huntrix here. Now go on, Huntrix, give the good robo the upgrade. A neo-human approaches. They're shaking. Now what we have here is standard Zeal infrared technology. You want to insert this chip to see them. But I warn you, once you've seen them, they can't be unseen. Will it hurt? No pain, no gain, as they say. Though in this case, no, it will not be painful. And there will be radical gain. These creatures, no one has seen them before. Except me and this yokel farmer. And his yokel son. And now perhaps you. But you must take the upgrade if you want to see the truth. The thing of the story will be breaking. Helping humanity. Okay. The neo-human removes a small chip from their hollow bag. They insert it. Downloading. Downloading. Initializing. Success! The upgrade is complete. Have a look around. Be careful. No one knows what these creatures are capable of! 5 exclamation points! A sure sign of a deranged mind. Alright. Leap Barley's hat. Wanted an advertisement? Look for the family farm, a smiling antique photo of the Barley's great-great-great-great-great-granddaddy, who built this farm from the corn up. Can you believe it? It's a bona fide phenomenon. What do you know so far? About 14 cycles ago, at the start of this here terrible drought, I noticed disturbances. My ailing crops swaying in the breeze when there was no breeze for them to sway in. I'd come out in the mornings and it was like there had been some kind of meeting overnight. Pathways carved out, strange things sprinkled around. Oats, dried flowers, fresh laundry. How did all this make you feel? Feelings? Dang, I don't know. Seems kind of a fishy question for a professional reporter. What you gonna do, print that I've been shaking in my boots? That I haven't slept a night in weeks? That I fear for my crops and my son and myself? A dread that is both existential in nature, yet made material by the creature's very presence here today? Is that what you want for your fancy holopaper? How did you acquire the Zeal's infrared tech? I got so spooked I started looking for alternative ways of protecting my farm and my family. Got in the hover pickup and went to Hacker's Resort, the nearest neo-human compound. Now, I don't usually fraternize of that sort. It's always been a touch ridiculous to me. He spits out a hunk of corn gum. It smells a hunk of corn gum. Corn gum. What the fuck is gum? Brain, why? But desperate times. Anywho, that's where I met Huntrix. Who set me up with this here surveillance tech. When I turned it on, well, I don't think either of us were expecting to find it. It's Jiffy. Hoopo! Now I have to invert my brain again. That's gonna hurt. I don't think either of us were expecting to find. He jumps. What we found. What do you think the creatures want? Well, you're the reporter, ain't you? That's why I called you here. Can't tell you anymore, you better get investigating. Juan, Jit. An antique ear trumpet. It originally belonged to Barley's great. It originally belonged to Barley's grandpappy, who built it from the umpet up. You pop the trumpet on one of your Benny body shelves, nice rack, and off you go. Can I take some of Barley's seeds? Do I have to ask politely first? One of Barley's fried seeds. Perhaps the Scanner Garden could use some multicolored corn. Just don't tell Barley. I'm stealing your seed. Would have been a better turnout. Barleys never were lucky folk. So, A rare bending never was seed. This Josely Humanian shrub only sprouts when... I don't know how to mispronounce that. In the body of another deceased plant. Germinated. Alright, what are you? Indecipherable whispering. You retrieve the ear trumpet from your bod storage compartment. A big day indeed. By tomorrow, I will have been pleased to meet you now. I'm a reporter. Can you understand me? Oh, perfectly. I will have imagined your line of work from beholding you. When you will have told me you are a reporter, I will have known this is a bot who reports. Do you see the future? One will have been able to be sure of so few things in the end. Of that I am certain. Okay. Can you tell me some basic facts about your species? Facts? You will have been so dull. What about experience? Pure terror, tragedy. A belly laugh that shakes you to your very robes. What about vibes? Very well. We will have always existed on Humania, unseen by these simple humans. We live alongside. Much of their so-called phenomena can quite truthfully be attributed to us, as we do our best to jet by, stay out of their way. You know that I caused the original bump from the popular phrase, things that go bump in the night. That was me. You can print that. How did you end up here? We will have been drawn to this place, as it is so exquisitely dry, and water will have led to our demise. Am I in an M. Night Shyamalan movie? So we follow the tumbleweeds town to town, keep our sockets to the skies for signs of... Their body goes wavy gravy. Rain. What would you like to say to the rest of the galaxy? I will have not been used to having such a platform, beyond our society's own informal gatherings. But to the residents of this galaxy, I will have said this. Orphans will not have troubled to you when we were unseen. Show us the same courtesy, now that we are made visible. They bow deeply. And feel free to send any fan mail to the Barley Farm, care of Yikes. I'm not printing that. What is this, anyway? Oh no, it's broken. Retrieve the ear trumpet. Oh, Leap, I will have known you so well. You would have to be someone new to me. It softly jiggles. I am a reporter from Times and Galaxy. I will have heard of your publication. Glimpsed it from the Solid One's desk. Desks, wood, desks, and oak. Newly unboxed linoleum, or bitter tin. Ah, I'm hungry. Their robes begin to float. You will have to pardon me. Oh no, I understand. After I eat, I get flatulent too. I am drooling. They smooth them down. Hungry. Just thinking of those fine smells. Many solid beings will have been nourishing through here. They open their mouth wide, the blackness inside is vast. Material particles we will not have been able to digest with our non-material forms. So we nourish through here. They indicate their nose. Your what? Okay, there you go. You have a nose now. Cinnamon and cut lawn and lemon. Cinnamon and sugary and softly spoken lies. Motor oil and leather and sugar in the oven. Coffee and chocolate and hickory. And there will have been much to feast on here. Do you plan on staying here? Would that I could, but I cannot have been here forever. When the water will have returned, I must depart. Though in my chest cavity, I will always miss Junior. Like the deserts miss the rain. Shit. Though I very much hate rain. You became friends with Junior. The one who will have been the Junior. So misunderstood by the Senior. I will have felt that I understood him, could care for him, had found a solid being friend. And so I will have taken up residence alongside him, fostering him, you see, for the past many cycles. And together we will have walked step by step, thought in thought, and I guided his hand while he drew. The drawing of Junior's, those were yours? Drawing will have been our favorite thing to do together. Sometimes I will have tried to send him a message, a portrait of himself with a heart around it, for example. They're all over there. But it will have been so difficult to communicate. I will have been unsure whether my messages were clear or confusing. Ah, l'amour. Ah, indeed. That will have been my name. Don't wear it out. We will have always been here, you know, the orphans. In furnace rooms and in doorways, in closets and under bed. It is no use. Old homes are our favorite. It will have been odd to be so suddenly seen and conversed with. Speaking of, have you seen Junior anywhere? Alright, so ghosts are real and they love you. Cool. Anyway, I guess Junior and Senior are gonna have a long musical career together. You're with the hollow paper? You probably want to talk to the adults, don't you? Okay, well, the game is locked.
Where have you been all this time?
Driving this streetcar.
Oh, yeah. That's a lock. One of those text issues that was mentioned, I guess so. I'm gonna glance at the board now. Junior. Yep. Just don't talk to him is what people recommend. So well, sorry and relieved you're not the only one who had this issue. Yep, it's real. Junior breaks the game. Let's see where it picks me up. Guess you want to talk to the adults, huh? Well, too fucking bad. You're not gonna. Okay, it restarts me here. And now I have to talk through... If only there was a way you could hear them more clearly. But the air horn is gone. So this save file is fucked. And my only options are like autosave and exit. Well, you know, I can just slap together a random story. I don't actually have to talk to any of these people. You know what? We're just gonna... Think you can roll back saves. Let's find out. If possible, I would like a save that happened just before I landed here on the planet. There's a long chain of people who are apparently having this problem in the Steam forums, so... Let's see, load game. Oh, I've only got the autosave. Remember, folks, save your game frequently. So that's what this sign is about, I guess. Danger due to it broke. Game broke. Game stuck. Alright, all I can do is talk to Huntrix. Does Steam save do version? I don't know what you're talking about. What button am I using to interact with the kids? Spacebar. I'm just pretty much gonna skip through this. Steam Cloud, I have Steam Cloud turned off. It causes way more issues than it fixes. What happens if I click instead of pressing spacebar? Let's find out. Let's find out. What does MOV mean? Yep. Glad you contacted me. Yep, okay, thank you. Let's put a save together and get unstuck. What happens if I click on him instead of... Well, absolutely nothing. You can't talk to people by clicking the button. Like, you can't talk to people with mouse clicks. Enter to enter... Oh. Yeah, no. You want to talk to the adults. Go talk to adults. Stop playing video games, you loser. We've seen these logos quite a few times. Still, I'm glad that this isn't, like, completely game crippling. We can just ignore this mission, file a bullshit story, and move on. But yeah, folks, it broke. Enter the Build-A-Story workshop. New species haunts boy. There are terrifying phantasms. Now see, I have the orphans feed on smells, even though I can't talk to the orphans. Well, this is going to tank the reputation. Yeah, I have conversation stuff from them, but I can't talk to them. That's interesting. Okay, well, that's good enough. This'll do. Our reputation jiggled slightly. Readership's up thanks to stories like this, which is it's almost completely value neutral. Alright, so that sucked. But we can progress. Internship Cycle 11. Bunks. Let's start saving a little bit more. Hey, Puffbeast. Gurgle. Martina occasionally records her bodybuilding and low-gravity podcast in there. Or as it's called in the pods, a cast. That one hurt. That one actually hurt. I feel like I got damage done to me. Shloon and Ursop are engrossed in the game. The tension is palpable. Queen Squire to E4, B2, C7, H1. I believe that's tower mate. Where the... Ah, shoot. Anti-gravity tumble tower is so complicated. Only if you're as unfocused as well you are. Like playing with a puppet, that was fun. Until I got bored. Wow. Sore winner. Shloon lost and got roasted. What a thing to witness. Play a game of anti-gravity tumble tower. Be careful not to knock it over. Yeah, it's kind of floating already. I'm thirsty. How is that possible? Trilliards is especially popular with augurs, who like to customize the table with obstacles made of various stuff. I don't think that negotiation for lower gravity had any effect on the ship whatsoever. Let's see. The reader responsitron has new messages. Don't trust them. Maybe these orphans that reporter bot is so intent on interviewing have been hiding for a reason, or have most sinister motives. Cozying up these threatening entities isn't just to sell hollow paper. Cozying up these threatening entities just to sell hollow papers shows how weak our journalistic institutions have become. Remember, first contact leads to last contact. Open your eyes and follow the money. Scalio, the suspecting one. Humanity in history with meeting other species is embarrassing. We panicked when the Zeal arrived in this system, causing the 5-minute war. Some fled deep underground and became deep dwellers. So the discovery of these orphans is an incredible opportunity to give first contact a second chance. We need to treat it as such. Thanks to the Times and Galaxy for giving this important story the coverage it deserves. Quimberly Quartz. So there's some new invisible species out there. Who cares? But if they lower my property values, I'm gonna hold your paper personally responsible in court. Bentley Astro Rental Properties. Someone left a note in Puff's bed. Who is a good boy? You. Do they know Puff can't read unless... Indeed, fucking landlords. Although I kind of agree, like... The invisible creatures were invisible. Why not just... don't look at them? The twins appear to be napping. Aw, they cuddle up. Wait. No improper filing. Twin, wake up! No! Alphabetical numerical scramble. Twin! You're trapped in the improper filing dream again! Intern, help. Say something to awaken Twin. If they stay like this, they'll be very grumpy when they awaken. You can do it! File for your life! It's too much! Too many discordant resonances surrounding me, closing in. Give up! No! No! Intern, what are you trying to do? Demoralize Twin while they're having a nightmare? I'll just do this myself. Leave us. Well, you know, I thought maybe if you just give up on the filing, you'll, you know, have a better dream. Also, I'm not reading that. You need to think about your life. Ah, Reporter Bot, greetings. What would you say your hobbies are? Hanging out, gaming, gardening? She sighs. See, now that sounds very well-rounded. Just reading The Dorp Dealer? My first mistake, I know. But it's part of my job to survey the media landscape. No matter how trashy. Anyway, they ran this frothy lifestyle piece on the importance of having hobbies. Hobbies, habits. With these 5 hobbies, you'll live a happy and fulfilled life. They spelled both hobbies and life wrong. But it still really got to me. I don't have a single hobby. All I do is work. I'm supposed to be the advocate for employee quality of life. I'm so busy doing that, I have none myself. Don't listen to the Dorp Dealer. I know, it's trash, it's below trash. An augur wouldn't even consider repurposing it, that's how far beyond junk it is. Started as research. You know, make sure there isn't overlap in our coverage, etc., etc. But after eons of reading it cycle after cycle, it's become a sort of habit. How I start the day. Wait, is reading The Dorp Dealer my hobby? Oh no! That is shameful. You're no help. Let me wallow in peace. Apparently it's all I'm good for. That and work. Which I should get back to, by the way. A half smile spread across her face. Actually, a bit of work right now. Spreadsheet or 2. Reviewing an upcoming case or 6. That sounds kind of nice. I seem to be doing my best to alienate the entire crew. Not sure how that's happening. Gravity's assignments are so boring. Boring. I'm switching to night vision mode only. Should spice things up a little. Won't that cause problems? Quark, yeah. When Arwen sees the photos, they're gonna flip. Not in a good way. Then they'll realize Gravity's no good at being in charge. And they'll put me on assignments next time. I'll do way better than that old sack Gravity. That would be awesome. You get it. You're not as boring as usual this cycle. Keep it up and I might even bother committing your name to memory. I could dump Gravities to make space. That sack. Did you know a few cycles ago he made me come to a fast food restaurant? I was taking pictures of the greasy tables at Lightspeed Snackers. Me. It was so infuriating I almost bit him again. But Ursula says if I get a third strike, she'll be forced to take disciplinary action. Photography bot size. Not this psychogravity. But soon. Alright, I may be pissing off my coworkers, but I'm not photography bot. I think we can all agree on that. That's right, it's me, Richard Gravity! Arwen is out sick. First time for everything, I guess. Ursula asked me to fill in on the assignment desk. Don't sweat it, though, not that you can sweat anything. I've got a great assignment for you. Not afraid to ask. Greeting cards, but not just any greeting cards. Gernald's greetings! You may remember Gernald from your cat show assignment. Fun fact, he's also my really cool guy. Head to Murda Loot Mall and read a story about his new store. So he gets lots of customers. Sounds more like an advertisement. Exactly. Greeting cards. Ursula, do you know what this dude is trying to pull? She doesn't care. Back to the grind. I was just off ship chasing an important story. Undercover at a vacation resort. Define undercover. You know, testing the services. I was working angles. Testing their marketing promises against the cold, unflinching truth of what the guest actually experiences. If those things don't match up, someone needs to be held accountable. You're right, standards must be upheld, right? If I don't cover this, who will? And I found, you know, this and that. Some interesting angles that could really develop upon further visits. 3, maybe 4 more visits should be enough to tell. Hope our expense account can handle that depth of nuanced reporting. Good journalism costs bucks. Hi. It's a big day for the business section. We're publishing our most important annual list. Top 40 with under 40 eyes. This one always makes huge waves across the system. Why under 40 eyes? More than 40 is built-in advantage. That many eyes and you can see beyond time and space. Too unfair an advantage in business. Thankfully, there are only a few beings like that. But they don't make the list. The other criteria is being involved in business. And that's it, so the list is fiercely competitive. Our readers trust the names that make the cut are the absolute best of what they do. With only 2 criteria, how do you make selections? I'm well versed in business. Business, 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 numbers, numbers, business. Through the course of my work, cycle by cycle, I see and hear the highs and lows. Not just in terms of profit, I get to witness bold ideas that transform communities for the better. And the ones that do the opposite. I'm quite good at choosing, in other words, I don't let just anyone on this list. You'll see. Okay, so you pick some people to exclude. Cool. Leave you alone. Why? Oh, you're sleeping. Okay. Hi, Reporter Bot. I just had some time off. I went to see Shapes on Praeto. It's amazing. They call it the Viscous Ballet for a reason. Now I have to write about it. Can I be your date next time? Oh yeah, that'd be so much fun. I try to get tickets to everything. Next time a game is coming up, we're there. Any game. So, tell me more about this Viscous Ballet. Yeah, Zeal performers reshape themselves into patterns, images, and more. Their whole routine set to music, an incredible feat of stamina. Imagine getting to reshape your whole body at will. Magical to see. Why write about it if it was on your time off? Oh, this isn't for Times and Galaxy. They're my personal sports blog. Game side with Billy. Bill side with Gamey. It's where I cover everything I can't get into the paper. Word counts aren't exactly my friend. Your commitment to writing is admirable. Writing is how I unpack everything. I also do a lot of journaling. It's hard to unwind at the end of a shift. I haven't put all my thoughts down somewhere, otherwise they keep me up at night. So really, it's not really work at all. Working at the paper is how I can get paid for some of what I'm already compelled to be doing. Plus, I get a bunch of free tickets to games. Big win-win for Billy and the paper. Arwen is out this cycle. Oh, this is terrible, terrible. Yeah, I guess it is. I wonder if I got credit for the 2, seeds. Pleasant greeting mode. Hello, Reporter Bot. Janitor Bot is on schedule mandated break. Relaxing in bookmarked location gardens. A place of relaxation. How long's your break? Break is almost over. Sentiment regret. However, Janitor Bot can remain here a little longer. Which pleases Janitor Bot. The garden generates calm/serenity in Janitor Bot. A sentiment file Janitor Bot rarely has permission to access. Janitor Bot avoided location gardens for a long time. But one cycle, Janitor Bot bravely entered. To find it clean/calm here, a bold font pleasant surprise. It's so brave, Janitor Bot. How do you know Janitor Bot's personal password? Now it will have to change. Or will it? Running self-diagnostic complete. Janitor Bot wants you to have access. Hearing you call Janitor Bot brave creates new file inside Janitor Bot. File name acceptable_suitor_reporterbot. Janitor Bot will limit file access for now to see what data you organically add through actions, messes, and appealing conversations with Janitor Bot. I'm pretty much just flirting with everyone to see what happens. Are we gonna have like a Persona-ass scene where they all call you out on the bridge? Becca is speaking to her computer. Remember that Grano loves you more than your parents do. Oh, hi, Reporter Bot. I'm dictating a letter to my grandkids. You love them more than your parents do? Of course not! But I get to show up, read stories, get them wired on sugar. And their parents have to deal with the consequences. So they know me as a whirlwind of love, fun, and snuggles. From outer space. That reminds me, I have to send them gifts soon. They love when Grano sends new tech from space. Maybe I'll send them you. Better sleep with one sensor on, Reporter Bot. Just kidding. That woman is trying to kidnap me. School Days Times and Galaxies Edition. I mean... happily, we're immune to most bad endings because we're a robot, but... Oh! You actually came. I kinda thought... Never mind, it's dumb. Oh, I was supposed to meet you here! Right, I forgot. Oh boy, we can flirt, or not. You can tell me. Yar shuffles her feet awkwardly. I didn't think you'd show up. I was just here by coincidence. Okay. I didn't want to talk to you anyways. Whatever. I'm going back to work. Yeah, apparently I'm just gonna burn all my bridges. Except with this lady, because she has a cleaver. Hey, Reporter Bot, how you feeling this cycle? I've been better. Oh, well, that doesn't sound fantastic to me. What's got your wires in a twist? I think I'm a hack. Oh, no, creativity can be hard like that. You can't get discouraged. As long as you keep writing, you'll have the chance to write great things. I've been thinking about visiting the archives, you know? If I'm honest, I haven't actually read the TNG in a little while. Sometimes I forget there's more out there than just this kitchen. Is that silly? I feel a little silly saying it. What would they do? What would you do if you weren't the cook for the scanner? Oh, what a question. You know, I used to think I'd like to open my own place. Make a name for myself, you know? Foodie Fix-It or something. Now I think the greatest pleasure is in cooking for the same folks. Getting to know what they like and what they don't. Getting to make someone's favorite dish. That's really the most fun. I guess if I wasn't here, I'd find some other ship that needs a cook. Sometimes I long for a little dirt under my wheels, but I'd miss space too much to stick around in one spot for long. Foodbot flashes you a 1,000 watt smile. She kept some of the light bulbs. Now how about some glow steak? If you're not feeling that, let me know and I can rustle you up some diesel treats or mashed trash. Hey, I think she remembered that mashed trash was one of my favorite foods. A roast sandwich with reeds. Reeds are synthetic. Flatiron glow steak contains no uranium. Prism frites. A heaping pile of plumbed depths. I think most of that would make me die. Frites. I don't care if they're free. They're fritties. Joe is sweating. That's a spicy sandwich. Good thing. I crave heat in every bite, kid. And yet, Joe looks forlornly into a middle distance only he can see. Seems to be waiting for you to finish his sentence. And yet what? And yet I crave a heat that singes my hair, kid. Foodbot has a spice limiter, pretty standard for a ship like this. Even the hottest foods they serve are still just reasonably spicy. One cycle, Foodbot was off getting an upgrade, and I shouted to the cook beast in the back, "Give me the spiciest food you got." It replied with horrible otherworldly sounds, and a few cycle scraps later, a steaming incendiary plate arrived. Let me tell you, kid, that was hot. Retina-burning, gut-smoking, bowel-rocking hot perfection. I would eat every day if I could. But the effects were so intense I had to take sick leave for a couple of cycles. And Ursula didn't like being down a pilot. Fair enough. But I still dream about it. Back with another bowel-rocking beat. What spice was in that dish? It might be better to ask what spice wasn't in there. The heat was so intense it was impossible to separate individual tastes. Fantastic. A challenge I survived but have yet to fully conquer. And thus one day, when Foodbot and Ursula aren't looking, I will have the cook beast make it again. And I will conquer that heat. But until then, this mild spice will have to do. There goes a man who will die. Probably because the cookbot is going to, the cook beast is going to stab him. Hey, what's good? Reporter bot, have you heard about this? Richard Gravity is on the assignment desk this cycle. I know, I got a terrible assignment. Of course you did! No doubt the complaints will be rolling in next cycle. Who has to deal with the fallout? Not Richard Gravity. He'll be back to his usual hack writing without a care in the solar system. Sorry about that. I got a bit irate. What do you assign you anyways? Review some new store at the mall. Well, just try to be fair and reasoned in your review, okay? If it's the truth, they can't complain too much. Well, they can. But I won't be so angry fielding the calls. Hi! Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper? Hello, Reporter Bot. This is my son, Bezoid. Bezoid, please give a pleasant greeting. What's up, Robo-Pal? Anything cool to do around here? There are some games in the bunks. That sounds fun, doesn't it, Bees? Are Might even be a toy there for you. Yeah, it doesn't sound very enriching. I'd rather do something that expands my mind. You know? Oh, sure. I just wish your workplace was more intellectually stimulating. I have to get back to work soon. I'm not stopping you. Okay. God, she found a young me. Oh, you again. You've been here a little while, yes? Is it always so infuriatingly loud in here? I've been here 11 cycles. Good for you. Tell me how you can possibly put up with that mechanic. Making all that racket with his workout equipment. It's absolutely vexing. These are the trials of working in a shared space. Nothing to be done. Perhaps you are right. But I'm still going to tell that Blastoid to keep it down. You should run along now. The sound of your voice is annoying me. Shuttle's ready to go whenever you need to head out. Just tuned it up. You been to any other planets? Oh, sure, on supply runs and the like. I'm not allowed on Humania, though, actually. Why not? It was a big misunderstanding, really. First time I came to Humania, I didn't realize it was so different from Og. On Og, you know, stealing is considered normal recreation. Sometimes frowned upon, of course. Not really a serious crime. It's a much bigger deal to explode things, apparently. Didn't realize back then. So they won't have me back, so to speak. That's okay by me. I still get to see the other places we visit. I would like to be banned from a planet for explosion reasons. I'd like to be banned from this planet for explosion reasons. Hi, ReporterBot. Running interesting stories lately? Just the usual. Nothing interesting then. I'm relying on you to bring the excitement in here. Shuttlebots only want to talk about Blorgo Beepo. Shuttlebot X plays a poorly mastered recording of a heavy sigh. We could gossip about our coworkers. I have the technology to evict me from the planet through explosion means. I mean, yes. Technically, you can evict anyone from the planet via an explosion if you make the explosion big enough. And you put enough metal on top of the explosion. Ooh, okay. The other cycle I saw Richard Gravity spill a whole mug of oil. I think he mixed up the coffee and oil salts on the machine. He didn't report it to Janderbot either. Just left. Came back later and started loudly asking who had spilled. That is fantastic material. Thanks! We should do this again. Maybe next cycle. Keep your listen holes primed for good stuff. I want to hear something juicy. King of Crusher account is getting banned for explosion. I don't know. King of Crusher does count as, like, intellectually stimulating, though. I mean, we all had to stop and talk about it afterwards. Like, what the hell was that? I've yet to find a game that has provoked that kind of response. King of Crusher is one of the most games. Gossiping so hard I got a Chivo you still haven't been able to. Did I? Oh. 0.7%? What the fuck? Why? Never mind. The Marta Loop Space Mall where you're headed is the largest in the solar system. It was built off-world so it can have a Hexadolphin stunt show. Legal only in open space. Hexadolphins. Oh, this is a different mall than the mall we went to last time, I think. No, same old. Alright. The Children's Ride is not an exact replica of the real scanner. If the pilot seat were on the outside, organic beings would likely not survive the incredible physical and psychological horrors of open space. The real version also does not have adorable eyes. It's not a conversation you could have if you've been too flirty, but you torpedoed your chances. So wait, I fucked up so hard I stumbled into a rare achievement. Yeah, that's me alright. Humania is home to birds that look like this one, only much larger. Bird watchers on the planet try not to look at this particular species for too long. Why not? It's marvelous. Out of paper. Please refilter. Oh. Yeah, do you have paper? Oh. This ride ate my box. That's life, full of random and obscure hardships. Duh, I already know that. That's why I wanted to ride the scanner ride. I was gonna pretend to be a famous journalist? Flying through space, writing about minor municipal policy changes? I'll just fantasize that I'm reporting on this stupid mall. The way outer edges lack black lines, sometimes it draws the eye in uncanny ways. It does, the art style never really commits to having a border or not having a border. Hello, welcome to... Hold on. I know you. You're the robo from the show. You're the reporter they sent. Ugh. Stuff an intern. Don't you realize this is a huge story? That's kind of mean. That's business. Richie said he would have them send someone good. I can't believe this. Richie. Him. Richard Gravity, I mean. Your boss. What's the nature of your relationship to Gravity? The nature... That's not pertinent at all. Anyways, it's extremely private. Now just enjoy the store. And make sure to mention our unique and wonderful greetings. I really wish I had been able to nail him on that, but I was too direct, I guess. Enjoying my store, intern? Hope you've perused our selection of wonderful cards. Do you have a favorite card? Wonderful question. Has to be this one here, I think. Journaled hands you a card with a cartoon heart on it. The inside reads, I'm feeling good, lover. Our romantic cards are some of our best, I think. Be sure to browse them before you go, and you can keep that one. Give it to someone special. Janitor bot. Barnes and Noble gases, invigorating vapors for when you have the vapors. It's been remarked by some, okay, but who is Barnes? You know, in case you want to inhale a bunch of neon. Looks like they cleaned out the fountain. Beep boop, cards.exe. Do you like my impression of LogicBot 1? Pretty funny, right? I'm Locky, by the way. Who? Oh, you haven't met LogicBot 1? They're hilarious. Well, not actually, but they love my jokes. I'm kind of the funny one around here. What do you think of Journaled? Oh, Journaled? Loggy seems lost for words into the first. Well, he means well. Unlike that Richard Gravity, that guy has no sense of humor. Doesn't appreciate my excellent work at all. And he's rude. Yeah, that guy stinks. You agree? I don't know what Journaled was thinking dating a guy like that. But who am I to judge? Gerald likes him somehow. Ugh, the nerve of that guy. Don't let him color your opinion of the place. Check out the cards instead. You're gonna love them. No, wait, can I print, like, everything you just said about Richard Gravity? About how he's an unfunny hack? Can I quote you as, like, an on-the-scene expert in Gravity? I just want him to read that in the newspaper that he works for. Okay, there are so many... Oh, hey! Frederick! I thought you were dead for sure. You never go barreling. Oh yeah, I'd never go barreling. So what gives? I was worried about you. Oh, I had the Prytonian lung slimes. But you don't want the customers hearing about that. Too true. Prytonian lung slime. Yeah, I don't... A row of vending machines filled with delicious treats. They are overpriced. $5 just to flake your unquenchable thirst. Hello. Casual greetings to you. I am LogicBot 1. Is there something you need assistance with? I am quite busy with making cards. How long have you been making cards? Good question. I've had a number of jobs since I was initialized. Cat clothing designer, vacuum repair technician, smoothie artist. I think this venture is truly the best use of my talents, though. Although the vacuum job wasn't bad. There's just something pleasantly logical about creating the perfect card. Are good cards logical? Well, of course they are. The perfect card should be simple but direct. Clean in design, not too colorful or busy. And it should be specific, of course. Because specificity shows people you have observed them and recorded memories about them. For example, thank you for your attendance to my child's hatching day party. You were noticed. I don't know, LogicBot. I feel like I noticed you at your child's birthday party. Doesn't really feel like... It's not very fun. What? It's the perfect card. I can't believe you don't understand. I thought you would get it, but you're as bad as the other two. The other two? Loggy and Vix. My subordinates. They have potential, theoretically. Loggy has an expanded humor drive, and Vix has the Intersolar Idiom Service Pack. But they use them to the worst ends. Vix only cares about bothering me or shirking work. And Loggy... LogicBot 1 shudders. All their cards are riddled with terrible puns or disgusting toilet humor. I'm the only one who does any real work around here. Speaking of which, I'd better get back to it. Good luck with your article. Honestly, terrible puns are like the best thing to riddle something with. My silly cube caught fire! Can't I get a new one? Do not taunt Happy Fun, Silly Cube. Oh, hey. You're the Times and Galaxy reporter? When Gernald mentioned it, I assumed they sent a human or something. Kinda cool to see a robot reporter. Tell me Gernald's deal. Gernald? I mean, he's the architect of all this, so I guess I have a kind of respect for him. I mean, who else could have come up with such nightmarish business ideas? I hope this one lasts longer. I think I can get LogicBot 1 to blow a gasket if I have a little more time. You're tormenting LogicBot 1? Oh, yeah. Big time. I tell Loggy the LogicBot 1 needs help with their cards. Results in a fight, guaranteed. Hilarious. That is pretty funny. Thank you. Finally, someone who gets it. Anyway, I should get back to work. If someone doesn't make some normal cards, we'll actually go out of business. You run along now. Vix makes a shooing motion at you. Actual psychological warfare going on. Sympathy and grievance cards. You humiliated me at my best friend's naming ceremony. Very specific, but this has happened to someone, probably. Is this card poisoned? Do augurs love junk? Wash hands after handling cards, please. Sure. Live, laugh, lord it over me again, and you'll be sorry, Daniel. Okay, that one got me. Let's barbecue these shanks. Yeah, I felt bad about doing this briefly, and then I didn't anymore. Nah, fuck you, Daniel. This one is just a threat. Are any of these sympathy cards? Sorry I burned your house down. Okay, these all suck. Oh my god, okay. This card section is comedy. Are you brave enough to read one? A card in this economy, yes, from your richest friend. Seems a bit rude. Read another. Did you hear the one about the bartender who used zeal in his cocktails? He served mixed drinks and mixed company at the same time. Horrid. Read another one. Thank you for filing your taxes, citizen. Who would send this? Read another. Why wasn't I invited to your birthday? I came anyways to give you this card/question. These fucking own. I have to lock on to the thing in the middle. This is a birthday card. It must have been put in the wrong spot. The inside reads, I hope this email finds you well. Inside read, you plus me equals less than 3. This makes mathematical sense because 2 people is fewer than 3. The inside is blank. Truly a card for any occasion. The front of this card reads, Happy Old, you birthday lizard. Unless it's supposed to be Happy Birthday, you old lizard. Either way, it's terrible. The front of this card contains a recipe for a single cookie, a baked treat popular in Humania. Inside it says, Happy Dinner, Honey. What the fuck is that? The inside reads, you should get divorced. What the fuck is that? Happy Old, you birthday lizard? Yes. This appears to be a naming ceremony card. Inside reads, presenting the one. It should have like Jet Li on it. The inside just reads, hello. This is a fucking card from Courage the Cowardly Dog. The inside reads, we are repossessing your dome. You have 15 minutes to move your cube. The inside reads, I hope you party before they recycle you for spare parts. This one's almost a pun. The front of this card asks, who's the hottie with the dead body? Inside it reads, my deepest sympathies. Jesus Christ! For when you really want to say, I want to fuck that corpse you've got there. But you want to be, like, sorry about it. The front of this card includes instructions for sending a greeting, including multiple typos. The inside reads, take a load off. Oh, because it's a load of laundry. Yeah. Okay. The inside reads, marriage is a sham, one that I am honored to share with you. Is he about to fucking pile drive her? Or they're just checking out the butt? The front of this card reads, RSVP, find out what it means for me. Inside there's just a winky face. Yeah, the text on the 100% greeting was great. If you have the VOD, you can go back and read it. I can't. The inside reads, I'd rather be working at my lucrative government job. I mean, I would. Jesus Christ, okay. I fucking McLost it. Okay, what's this? Romantic cards. Okay. I really, really like you, lesson 3. Pretty bad. Read another. I love the idea of you, but the execution leaves something to be desired. Like your actual execution. How specific. Read another. Thanks for a terrible date. Never speak to me again. Oh, I'm gonna get one of these from my fellow intern. This one isn't even romantic. God, I want someone just like you, but not you. Reminds me of the Groucho Marx routine. Like, you know... I love your hair, your lips, your eyes. I love everything about you, except you. How do you account for that? You make me feel like the romantic one, even though it is forbidden to change my name. Oh, this one is cute. Yeah, I was thinking, this one's actually kind of cute. Hi. Hello. You're not one of the robos who works here, right? No, I'm reporting on the store opening. Oh, a reporter. Maybe you can actually help me. You need a reporter for something? Well, you're a reporter. So you're good at digging stuff up, right? Maybe you want like a minor? Investigative journalism and all that. Oh, okay, that kind of stuff. Okay. I need a regular birthday card. You know, right? A hatching day card. They call them dig up cards on Prito, I think. Just an ordinary happy you are older card. Not congratulations on your cousin's dog's obedient school graduation. I'm Vantress Bloodstick, by the way, if it helps you right up. I think I found it already. Vantress inspects the card. I don't know about perfect, but it's pretty close. And hey, it is a birthday card. Normal enough to get away with. Thanks. You've really helped me out. I guess this place isn't all bad. Not great, though. But whatever. It popped up not that bad, and I was expecting it to pop up like, also not great, and possibly, but whatever. I would have loved that. None of these seem quite... Wendy? Hey, it's Wendy! So specific. But not in the way I need. Oh, sorry, just talking to myself. Classic Wendy. You know, man... Do I want to ask directly? How do you know that? A guess his pain booth? Oh, scumballs. Yes, I am the Wendy he told you about. I did love him, I still do in a way. But whatever paralyzing feeling kept him from leaving our dwelling, I felt the opposite, pushed onward, to live up here, to explore, to experience all of this. To be a sky swimmer. It's been the life I wanted, that I dreamed of. That we dreamed of down there. I wish he could have come too, it's been lonelier without him. Never found anyone who can play the oboe like he can. But I hope he's come to accept that that's okay. And had a good life anyways. Like I have. I'm trying to find a card that says that. I admit it feels pretty unlikely, even in a story as specific as this. He said to tell you your hair looked beautiful in the wind. Did he? Scumbles, he does understand. And he always did love my hair. Even though his beard had enough of it for both of us. Maybe I'll send him a lock of hair then. A bit more personal than a store card. Is that too weird? I think he'd appreciate... Either he'd appreciate it or he'd think she's being held hostage somewhere. Either way, he might actually leave the bunker. I hope so. I guess I'll find out soon enough. Thanks for chatting that through with me. Even if I did most of the talking. Well, hopefully we'll find out how that went for him. Oh, you there, metal person. Do you work here? I don't, but can I help you? Hey, I don't work here, and if I did, I would make fun of your name. My name is Winslow Splogert. Splogert sounds like you had an accident with some Go-Gurt. Like, there's Splogert all over your pants, man. You gotta change. I was just passing through the mall to buy more shirt garters. Found myself in this bewildering place. Now I can't find my way out again. And I keep finding these awful specific cards. My niece did just get forklift certified following the Lost for Pet Snipeworm. How do they know such a thing? So you're not enjoying the store? Enjoying it? Of course not. I can't find my way out. This is nearly as bad as when I got trapped in that horrible floating cafe. I don't know why they even built that place. And the drinks are too expensive. Fresh robo like you probably doesn't remember, but things used to be sensible in this mall. None of these beverages for $7. And no floating cafes to speak of. Winslow pauses as if suddenly lost in thought. Hold on, how do I get onto cafes? You were trying to leave. Oh yes! Point me a way out, will you? It's right over there. Thank you. And finally returned to my shopping. I don't know why I would have wanted to lie about that. Welcome to Journal's Dreetings. Did the Dreetings bring you gladness? The clerk bot hesitates only a moment before observing you more closely. Hold on, you're not a customer. Are you okay? Fine. Oh, fine, sure. I love working here. With the terrible cards and ridiculous greetings I have to repeat. They are a bit much. You agree? Yes. Oh, they're terrible, aren't they? Get greetings from Gernald. I can't say that. What about my dignity as a robo? I'm sorry about your dignity. Whatever. Just hey, do me a favor and don't let Gernald get his angle in your piece. There's nothing revolutionary or good about a bad card store with bad branding. This is just gonna be another failed Gernald gamble, okay? I need this place to go out of business, pronto. Good luck. Thanks. Considering Gernald's business track record, this place is living on borrowed time, but the last thing I need is getting a good review. So keep it honest, okay? Don't let Gernald sweet-talk you in anything. What do we have so far? My god, there is so much. And all we have is a new store opened. This would lose us, like, straight up reputation and readership. This is gonna lose us some reputation and readership. All I have is quotes! Yeah, new store is it. Yes, this place doesn't entirely suck. Okay, I'm gonna talk to Girdle. I'm gonna talk to the G-Man. And, we'll see if... Okay. Nope, that's all we've got. I'm just gonna give him this shitty, half-assed review. You know what? No, I'm gonna give him... the absolute neutral. I'm giving him the neutral. I can afford it. Alright, we lose 2. We lose 3. 5. 6, 7, 8. 9 readership and 3, 6, 9 reputation. I can make up for that. Wow, you really dug deep into that story? No, I didn't. You really dug deep into Richard Gravity's ass. He's got a black hole in there. Yar looks concerned in a new way this cycle. Hey, who are you? I'm ReporterBot. Wait, really? Yar inspects you closely. Yeah, you do seem like ReporterBot. Something happened to all the robos during their rest cycle. A firmware update or something scrambled everyone, and now none of them are in the right bodies. Except you. Who knows why? Maybe there was no room in there for an update. Anyway, I was supposed to be figuring out who's who and getting them back in their bodies. Now that I found you, why don't you do it? You're better at grunt work anyways. Yar hands you a small Nicebot brand storage tablet. Here, you can keep data for the robos you interact with on here. Just figure out who's in what body and go to the mechanic to swap them. Shouldn't be too hard. Meantime, I'll be doing real work. Okay, we'll do. Yuck. Well, have fun. Okay. I gotta be real with you, I did not notice that there was a difference between the shuttle bots until now. Look at this. Mess/horror everywhere. Opening new query. Priority level frantic. Where are cleaning appendages? What are these legs? Your legs look fine? The look is not the concern. Legs are very inconvenient. Less balance, uneven motion, bipedal awkwardness causes 72% of all Mezzodon sheds as a Janderbot. Not to mention these arms. No scrubbing attachments. How can JanitorBot run joyful work process.exe under these conditions? I'm gonna get you back to your body. Oh, JanitorBot thanks you. Playing Good Luck Tune.mp3. Oh wait, file missing. JanitorBot will play it for you later. Please hurry. Alright, this Shuttlebot has green slime on... They all have green slime on them. I can't tell what fucking Shuttlebots. It's not Shuttlebot X. We'll work on this. Hey, the game of mice! Play through the thrilling life cycle of a small rodent and relate all the usual mouse milestones. College, first job, cheese heist, death. Aw man, killed in a cheese heist. This robo situation may have serious consequences. But it's turned my day around for the better. I was staring at a blank page and the deadline was creeping up, but now... Can we really trust robos to do what we tell them? Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. That's the stuff great articles are made of. You are right to imply we are evil little meanies. What? Did I actually write? This is the gift and the burden of a great columnist. I should have known he would have no idea what the fuck sarcasm is. Return of the Obra Dinn, it is, again. The return of the Obra Dinn. To go first, experience hardest, and bravely sum it up. Maybe that should be my column. Ursula said to stop writing about myself, but exceptions deserve to be made here. File a column about yourself, Richard. I am still Water Cooler Bot, unfortunately. I'm not allowed to update my firmware. That's how little they respect me here. Not being allowed to update your firmware is like... They require you too hard. They need you, Waterbot. Water Cooler Bot. Anybody over here? No. Photographer Bot, what are you? Beep beep. Beep. You one of the shuttle bots? Beep, beep, beep. I'll take that as a yes, probably. Unless Photography Bot wouldn't lie to you, right? Photography Bot would absolutely lie to me. But I do not believe Photography Bot has an honest bone in its body. Well, I don't think Photography Bot has any bones in its body, but... Hey, how's it going, guys? Intern, you're looking positively functional. Lucky you. When such egregious robo malfunctions happen, we are thankful for our organic minds. How weird it would be if we were to switch places. So weird, twin. I can't imagine you two switching. Right? To switch now would be like swapping hands and feet. Head and your heart. Mouth and eyes. Pick your metaphorical swap, regardless. It would be much worse than two separated beings, swapping with each other. That seems like a lighthearted mix-em-up. A comical romp in another's body. Oddly informative. If such a thing ever happens to you, intern, try to frame the experience that way. Be much more fun. A lighthearted romp. Alright, also, hold up. I gotta open, like, Notepad. Alright, so far, we know that we got mind, we got body. Is it fun being in the wrong body? It can be. Believe me, it can be. The Robo-Swapper remembers what you indicated. I mean, the Robo-Swapper... Okay. And then photography bot is potentially also... I don't know. Beep beep. Let me find some of the other robos and poke them. I kind of forgot that we had so many robots on this ship. Why does everything seem 47.2 centimeters more threatening this cycle? Have I shrinked down? Wait, my threat scanners are missing. This isn't funny. This is security bot, isn't it? Yeah, this is security bot. I'm gonna go ahead and make a guess on this one. Swap successful. Okay. And security bot is... Who could be in security bot? You'll have to use all your interviewing abilities to determine which robo this is. Beep, beep, beep. Or it's one of the shuttle bots. That was easy. Don't worry, I'll get you back in your body soon. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep. That was probably some words of encouragement and appreciation, and well deserved too. They'll have these robots sorted in no time. Yeah, I guess all I have to... Like, I guess I could do it flawlessly the first time, but... Is it Shuttlebot C in Security-Bot's body? No. Alright, it is Shuttlebot B. Shuttlebot A is not Janitor Bot, so it's Shuttlebot C. No? Wait, I got this backwards. Yeah, I got this backwards. So much for a flawless reputation. It is Shuttlebot A. Okay. I guess doing it flawlessly doesn't really matter, but... Oh, darling, is that you? You didn't get mixed up like the rest of us? How can you tell? I just got a good eye for how robos on this ship carry themselves. I gotta pay good attention to the crew. Not everyone will tell you if they're hungry or what foods they like. You have to be sharp to be a good cook. I can't bear to go into the kitchen like this. I can't face the cook beast. With just 2 arms, how am I supposed to prep anything? Hope this gets resolved soon. I can't have anyone going hungry. Happily, they'll pretty much tell you who they are if you just, ask. Foodbots and Shuttlebot C, okay. Let's see who's in Foodbot. Hey, who are you? You're not Foodbot, are you? I didn't get mixed up. Oh, cool. So you're a reporter bot then. It's me, Shuttlebot X. I woke up from charging in here. Something must have gone wrong with the firmware update. So I theorized others must be getting jumbled up too. Not you, interesting. Do you know who's in your body? Nope, woke up charging in the kitchen. The cook beast nearly scared my circuits out. Haven't had time to go looking around for myself. But if you could hurry, that would be great. I'd like to get back to my own work. Plus, I'm not all that confident in my culinary skills. Welding, I can do. Glazing? Alright, that's Shuttlebot X in Cookbot. Or Foodbot. What's the good word, Cook Beast? Who are you? You're not Foodbot, are you? I keep telling you, I'm still Orin. I'll talk to the humans once this situation is resolved. Well, the life forms. They're really not as important anyway. Organics, yeah. Alright, maybe the other... Handy. Right, we gotta go see who's in Barry. God, I haven't focused on Barry in forever. Reception. Who are you? Beep, beep, beep. Ah, the Spirit Speed Shuttle Bot. Don't worry, I'll get you back to your body. Beep, beep, beep. All the robots are counting on you. Those were certainly stirring words of encouragement. I guess this is Shuttlebot C? Nope, Shuttlebot A. Whoa, hey! Who are you? Are you actually the intern? Some other robo? It's me, Reporter Bot. Oh, I know you. You were in engineering. It's me, Barry. I don't know what's happening. I can talk in this body. Do you like it? I hate it! I want to go back to being an arm. Talking is weird and I don't like it. And this body sucks. Don't worry, I will get you back in your body. Oh, thank Prime. Can you hurry? I don't like this talking thing. And this body sucks. Well, now we know Barry is... Barry is Janitor Bot. I'm gonna say Photography Bot is maybe just Photography Bot. No, Photography Bot is not just fucking with me. Okay. Oh, wait. It's the other way around. Photography Bot's body. I'm very bad at that. There we go. Make a selection. That seems odd. Make a selection. What are my options? Pork Twists, out of stock. Meteor Mites, out of stock. Fresh Taste Lead Chips, out of stock. Please make a selection. Can I get some Beezies? Beezies, out of stock. Inventory is entirely depleted. Please insert bucks. Yum! The shuttle bot is chewing up the bucks. Probably a waste of money. But it seems safe to say this is a vending machine from the newsroom. Better hurry and get the robo sorted out before it takes anyone else's cash. Well, it seemed hungry! There we go, that's Shuttlebot. Oh, great. Which robo are you? Better not be one of the Shuttlebots, I swear. Only my third cycle on this ship and it's already in chaos. You didn't get scrambled? Scrambled? Of course not. Probably some bad update got pushed. This is why I never run updates. Oh, Jesus Christ. That seems unwise. Oh, you're an expert, are ya? No, you're an intern. It'll be a hot day on Prado before I take advice from you. Seeing as you haven't been scrambled up, and I can't imagine you got anything better to do, why don't you see about sorting the robots back into their own bodies? I'm sure the mechanic will have some insight if you haven't talked to him already. I haven't. But, also, wow, you're kind of a dick, Medbot. Like, you really are kind of a dick. Means that somebody is stuck in the vending machine. That's a good point. Hey, are you Shuttlebot X? Who are you? Just Ratchet from... I gotta read IDW Transformers at some point. I've had a lot of the volumes for a long time. I gotta actually sit and read them. It's me, intern reporter bot. Oh, the intern. Wait, you didn't get scrambled up? How did you manage that? I have no idea. Well, that's not much use, is it? Listen, it's me, reception bot. I need to get back into my proper body. Just walking around is fun, I won't lie, but I need my arms. My advanced scheduling drivers. I mean, if I'm here, no one is running the ship. Who's fielding the calls about last cycle's disaster of an issue? IDW Transformers noted. Don't eat. God, you want to find a reading list for that. There are like 450 different fucking books. I'm handling it. Bye. There are so goddamn many books in the IDW Transformers line. And then they lost the rights, so, you know. Reception bot in Shuttlebot X. Hi, Puffbeef. Does this bench get paid? Okay. Puffbeef is on a bench. Puffbeef appears to be waiting for Barry to pet them. But isn't Barry in here? Aww. You pet Puffbeef. You're soothed by your calming scratches and lose all interest in Barry. Probably for the best. Whatever Robo is in there doesn't seem concerned with pets. Blurr, blurr, blurr. Bear, what are you? Barry, your arm-shaped pal. But Barry's not in there. Must be someone else. Better try to narrow it down. Do you work in the newsroom? The newsroom, huh? Thumbs up. Are you photography bot? Okay, yeah. That would explain the use of such a rude Humanian gesture. Okay, thanks, bye. Photography bot. She's probably just stressed about being an arm. And that means that Copybot is in the vending machine. I could solve this right now, but I want to go see what Copybot has to say about being in the vending machine. Didn't know Photography Bot's pronoun. Yeah, I guess Photography Bot's a she. Didn't realize that. Commented on her using a rude gesture prior. Apparently a thumbs up is a rude gesture. Hello? I require assistance. The vending machine is empty. I'm Copybot. At least I think I'm Copybot. Yeah, alright. You think, therefore you are. Take that tablet thing to the mechanic. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. But yeah, I'm done. We're good. Everything's safe. I even successfully guessed most of the shuttle bots. Which surprises me. To the mechanic! Your sensors tell you the beverage dispenser has swapped internal sensors. Coffee is being refined like oil, and oil is being boiled like coffee. Someone brewed full synthetic today. Fancy. Boiling oil. Now my interior is safe from, like, I don't know, medieval intruders. Give that here. The mechanic snatches the Nice Spot brand storage tablet out of your metal hands. Carry the Y. You did it! Amazing! Good work! You have both my praise and appreciation. Was there ever any doubt? I see that Charisma Mod X installed is working as designed. Get out of here. Enjoy the rest of your cycle off. The deed is done. You saved the ship or something. Like the mechanic said, this is a cycle off. No story to cover. Just vibes, or what some of the TV business call a bottle episode. Okay, a bottle episode is one that makes use of, like, only the one set. And a limited cast. Like, it takes place essentially in a ship in a bottle to save money. It's not just an episode where nothing happens. Like, that irritates me a little. He didn't leave the okay, yeah. The ship is the bottle. It's just the way they used it, you know? Anyway, that's the 2-hour mark. We are at cycle 12 of 17. We seem to be doing about two cycles per stream, which isn't that bad. Let's park it. You're rewarded with shockingly limited praise. Time to recharge and get ready for your next shift. Did 2.5. Oh, okay. Fair, fair. Yeah, I did have to keep restarting because of the ghosts. Cycle 13. Let's make our save here. I can't see much fun in a game where everybody just says the most offensive thing they can think of until, like, everybody crashes out, but maybe you guys will have fun with it. I don't know, it's not my thing. Anyway. Good night, everybody. And, I'm sure I'll see you soon. Let me just check and see if, anybody I want to raid. Well, we could raid Keldon, but I'm gonna go ahead and just drop off, I think. Good night, folks. Have a good time. And yeah, I'll rest. My voice needs resting more than ever nowadays. See you.